So, you want to reach diamond, but your monkey teammates are holding you back? Well, today is your lucky day. Because today, I'm about to tell you my own story. I'm about to tell you my story about how I went from a complete hard-stuck gold plat player all the way to diamond. In fact, it was so easy that when I got to diamond 4, I just kept going all the way through to diamond 1. And I did the entire journey with one hand strapped behind my back. Well, not literally. That would have been crazy. But I chose the lowest win percentage champion, lower than Corky and lower than Rise, and I went all the way to diamond 1 with a whopping 70% win rate. That's me, Foxy, and I really want to become a League of Legends coach. But, like everything in life, there are always obstacles. The first one is that up until recently, I was in the army, so I couldn't really put enough time into improving at a video game. And the second problem is, I was gold. I've been playing League of Legends for quite a while, so I knew all the basics of the game. That meant that I could start implementing our plan straight away. And that's the plan that we came up with. The first thing I did was playing only one champion, because I wanted to get good as fast as possible. You're probably asking yourself, why limit yourself to only one champion then, right? Well, that's an easy one, because we want to focus on our macro rather than our micro. And for those of you who thought that I was just speaking Spanish, we want to focus on the big gains. I wanted to focus on game fundamentals such as map awareness, jungle tracking, farming well, etc., rather than having to be focused on what is my champion's limitations. And then, just when I thought that it couldn't get easier, that happened. Yo, what is going on, guys? We're going on once again, and today, for our challenge, I will go ahead and I will give Headcream a try. Nah, dude, this champion truly just didn't click. But I heard that Volibear is extremely fucking strong right now.
It wasn't
And we have the
Volibear.
prestige.
I'll
skill
cheese
of
him,
so
which is
we'll
really
give him a
strong
vote.
as well.
I don't know, man.
Snot's Corner. Not Queen, I see.
Alright, dude.
Last try. And I'm pretty sure that you're about to encounter that problem as well. So let me show you how we solved it. Okay, guys, let me tell you something. It didn't work out. But let me show you this. There is this one champion that I really want to play. I really want to play him, but look, he's not here. And he's not on the 20th spot. And he's not on the 40th spot. And he's not on the 50th spot. I want to play Varus, the world champion in League of Legends. Are we giving him a try? Are we doing it? Oh no. And then, it just clicked. I found the love of my life. I never played any other champion ever again. And really, guys, just pick a champion you enjoy playing. It all works as long as you can nail the macro stuff. Just please don't go too crazy on that one, because I don't have the power to handle a tank unit top lane in my games, and after we will implement the second part of our plan, you're about to reach diamond as well. And there he goes and creates some more problems for himself. So, let's get back into our plan. For the second part, you want to train your macro. But, and this is the game changer here, you want to think what macro benefits your champion the most. So just like every right-minded person, I went ahead and got myself a coach. And just like every right-minded person, I refused to get coached. I know, I'm brilliant. Even the coach said so. Yo, what is going on, dude?
Yo, what's up, man? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. But I don't really want to get coached. I just have a question for you.
What do you mean?
Just like it sounds. I don't really want to get coached. I just have a question.
Okay, can you explain? What's the question?
Yeah. So I'm making a guide in order to help others get to Diamond ASAP. and I'm trying to actually implement the guide myself and get to diamond with the lowest win rate mid laner in the entire game in order to show that it works. And for the second part of the guide, I need to come up with a formula for every champion in the game on what macro you should prioritize if you want to climb ASAP. Can you help me like think about a formula?
So you just paid $40 to ask me a single 1 minute to explain question?
Yeah.
Dude, you're brilliant, but sure, I guess. So let's think about it like this.
The formula that we came up with goes like this. Think about your champion's biggest strength and biggest weakness. And then you work on the game fundamental that will benefit your champion the most, depending on your biggest strength and weaknesses. Let's take my Varus for example. My biggest strength is that I scale like a monster. With that in mind, the game fundamental that will benefit me the most will be farming. And my biggest weakness is that I'm extremely immobile, so I'm easy to gank. For my biggest weakness, I'm extremely immobile and I'm easy to gank. I can work on either jungle tracking, warding, or map awareness. Let's have another example. This time, let's take Talon. Talon's main strength is that you're extremely mobile, so you can work on your roaming. When should you roam, what route should you take, etc. And also, you might want to work on your map awareness. If you see an action on the map fast, you can react to it fast and you can get there fast. And now that I knew what game fundamentals I should be working on, I started putting some value into my games. And all the way from gold to plat 1, it was a breeze. I had between 70 to 80% win ratio all the way to plat 1. The process I followed was as follows. Every week, I worked on 2 game fundamentals. First, I watched a video about the game fundamentals that I'm currently improving upon, and then I just went into a game and I implemented what I just learned. What I did is I work on every game fundamental for an entire week, so for 7 days, while playing 3 games a day. But you can feel free to do it at your own pace. Once I got to plat 1, I started struggling a bit. My win ratio went down from 80% to around 60%. And even though it's still positive, I wanted to see how high can I get within a 100 game span. Can I maybe reach masters? So, in order to further boost our win ratio, I turned into people who have achieved high elo season after season after season with consistency. And this is the answer that we came up with.
I played the game and watched the Soas, he means Soas, thank you. I watched Haido streamers, you should watch No Way.
Your Viego experience, how did you improve quickly? I mean, I just spammed a lot of games, but I like watched a lot of high-level Viego players.
After I heard what the big names in the industry had to say, I went ahead and looked for a mid lane Varus player. Unfortunately, at the time, there wasn't a single one of them. So, what I did was the following. After every third game I play, I went ahead and I spectated one of my games. But let's not forget our game fundamental. In every game you spectate, you mainly look to see how can you get better in the area of the game fundamental that you are currently working on, alright? And to top it all off, in order to ensure that I'm not biased, I brought one of my friends to spectate the games with me. And even though he's really not the best player in the world, don't tell him I said it, that was enough, because that meant that I could hear another approach to the same problem. And with all of that out of the way, this is how I finished the journey. Guys, let's fucking go! We finished our 100 games. I exceeded every fucking expectation that I personally had. We got to Diamond 2, 97 LP. Woo! Let's fucking go! And in my 101st game, we got to Diamond 1. Guys, I want to thank every single one of you. Let's not forget my mom and my dad. I want to thank my mom for giving birth to me. I want to thank my dad for taking part of the process. Guys, we finished the journey! I want to thank every single one of you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, or if you want to get better at League of Legends, feel free to subscribe to the channel below. And in my next video, I'm going to cover toxic habits that deter you from climbing. So if you're interested in that, you know what to do. And with all of that being said and done, peace and I'm out.